Hello, hello, hello. It's good to be back. Let's see. One more light on here. I don't know. I'll do this. Alright. Holy cow. So last night I went to bed. I was like, alright, got a parliament. Time to do a parliament pause. But, we are dealing with some issues here. Parliament here is needed, and we have low. Like, we probably won't be able to take. I mean, I don't know. Like, we got some mad subjects. I don't know if we should take the diplomats. But, alright, let's just pick a topic to debate first. Maybe increase ties to subject. I mean, I guess we could do market regulations again to keep our trade advantage up. See any building we can upgrade here. Okay, so all those are pretty good. Pretty much the big thing we're dealing with is a manpower issue for our standing army. And we're trying to get more armories built. And then also in the meantime, we're just spamming just granaries all day. That way we can get food going too. Irrigation. Don't care about building limit. Granary. Don't care about the building limit. Okay. So we did parliament. I don't know if that'd be 25%. They'd be at 26%. We can do this. And then take stability. Keep that refilled. And then let's see, could we maintain stability? Sure. And then pay for pork cost, legitimacy. I mean, I guess we'll just grab 15 legitimacy for now because that should be easy enough. And then try to max out legitimacy from here on out. Admin education going for her. We're still waiting on the extra cardinal seat. We can give this guy a royal marriage for sure. Give him a good wife here. Estates are chill, upgrade buildings, missing workers, losing money, unhappy people, unhappy people, unhappy people, unhappy subjects, unhappy religion. Alright, let's go ahead and hit play here. How's our tech doing? Yeah, we got a decent queue of tech going still. Definitely making our army stronger. I do want to like 6B this and get through this manpower shortage still. It's driving me up the wall. Right now we're building another town here. J Piper 789. I want to say I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. Poland's indifferent. So yeah, I mean at least at this point we can max out legitimacy just for the love of the game here. And Parliament, hopefully we get a something to pass Parliament. If we have to do something. Oh yeah, that reminds me. We probably have a city wall we could build. We can wreck. Yeah, just I don't know. I think these are wastes. Let's get rid of the walls here. I guess if it's in the market center, cool. City walls. Noble power, don't need it. Garrison size, fort level. No, that's castle. Here's the city walls. In the market center, yeah, we don't need that. Hey, how's it going? Want to ask, anyone notice a bug where if you declare war on someone who is allied to the Holy Roman Empire, but not actually within the empire, the emperor can still call in all their allies if they were defending a member of the HRE? I have not experienced that bug. I mean, I could guess that might be a legitimate bug though, because one time I had a bastard inherit lands as Hungary, so that was weird. Um, but yeah, sometimes weird things do happen in the game. I guess we can destroy the city walls in Buddha though. But let's see. Why would it is so if you declare war on someone who is allied to the HRE? Hmm. I mean, does it sound reasonable though that if I am a leader and I'm allied with the emperor, I think it's reasonable politically to expect the emperor to call in his vassals as an ally. I think that is a reasonable take. Because if I like in the real like at the end of the day, the game's trying to simulate real world stuff too, and I think in the real world, the emperor would want to be like, well, I'm being called in by an ally, so I can call my vassals in. But yeah, I can get it where it doesn't show it in the declaration of war scene though. But that's also because it's a different thing. Because that scene, like at the end of the day, that scene is kind of showing you the stuff that is kind of normal. Okay, the HRE it's like its own little system of things. So sometimes it just won't get read into the war declaration too. Buddha. Should we delete this one in Buddha? Destroy crown power. Yeah, we want to do that. Cool. But yeah, I totally get it. It doesn't show you the war screen, but it's kind of like it is like an international organization. So it's kind of, I don't know. Do international organizations show other stuff? So you were playing as the Biz trying to conquer Naples. Naples said called in Bohemia, and then Bohemia called in Austria, Bavaria, and a bunch of other allies. I wonder. Can we see some stuff? Let's check out the Holy Roman Empire panel. Let's look at the rules here. Imperial diet circles. Let's see. Golden Bull. So what does this do? When implemented, okay, Imperial Circles, Lanfredi, the diet, another diet, power of the Emperor. I guess people love Saxony there. That's a succession in Imperial stuff. Yeah, I don't see anything here that says they can call in their allies, though. But, you know, Paradox games get a little wonky. Never happened before 1.32. I mean, they did also put in, like, people can surrender. So that wasn't in. I mean, they keep updating the game like crazy. Like, back in the day, where is it? Like, there used to be no complacency back in the day, but now there is. I mean, every patch, the game does change quite a bit, too, and just gotta roll with the punches. That's why I usually try to pick low risk plays, though. Oh, shit, we failed Parliament. No! I fell asleep at the wheel there. Nothing. Yeah. I wonder if it's a thing. I don't know. Like my HRE knowledge is very low. Like I'm an idiot with the HRE, so I don't understand how that stuff works really. Except for it's like some weird group of countries. That's all I know about it. So like whatever Paradox does with HRE, like I wouldn't be able to predict it at the end of the day. We got some diplomats. I guess people should become. You mostly avoid the HRE due to its dodginess in EU5. You know, maybe in my next run I should do an HRE run after Hungary. Maybe I should do Bohemia next. Try that out. Let's see. Actions here. I guess we can try to siphon some income since we're losing money. Let's go ahead and... I mean, I really don't want to make anyone else mad right now. I guess let's just build another spy network, try to get more maps going. Yeah, I've mostly been avoiding the HRE too, though. So I've been... Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of stability spending here. We lost the stability. I mean, we could probably get rid of legitimacy spending now too. We probably got enough there. You did Bohemia just to win the Whose Site War, get the achievement. It's extremely easy. Yeah, I think Bohemia is just really set up to be super successful. I mean, even the AI is just cooking like crazy, and they're just been playing tall the entire time. They got so many levies, so much money, and look at me. I'm like relying on vassals to help support my stuff. Let's see, can we do any more armories? I guess one more. Right now, we're just trying to get more manpower going so we stop losing troops. Yeah, that's why we're building on armories and towns. Another cousin has passed away. Our cabinet has finished appeasing. Oh yeah, we were, I think, trying to cheer up some them. I guess let's appease to let's see, this guy has some really good stats. The nice thing is we pretty much assimilated all of Hungary. Strengthening government. We can assimilate pops. I mean, we can just continue to assimilate pops. Just work our way down now. Get that one, I guess. Just defend the integrations we have. And let's do another spy network. And let's go ahead and do 2 more armories over here. Well, I didn't even need to build that castle, just armories. And then max out the granaries. And that should be good to go there. Let's do under building limit. Okay, we're definitely gonna need another town. Dude, this limit of stuff is killing me. Is not urban. And then let's go ahead and turn this wood into a town here. Ooh, get that RGO going. Let's see, let's just give this woman just a quick marriage here. On the vassals front, 23 and 16. All right. So they'll become loyal over time. Monastery joins the reformation. I guess we'll just build a new monastery. We lost a cabinet member. Let's see. Another assimilator. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it'd be nice just to assimilate the rest of the pops here. Get that done with. And then good render into the heretics. Any specific goal for your campaign with Hungary? Right now my goal is to build vassals around my crown lands and secure my border. So right now, as you can see, I got vassals on my southern border and my eastern border. So, and now I kind of want to push into Heilig and like maybe put a vassal here. And then same thing with Poland, and then someday push into the HRE against Bohemia. I mean, we could try to clean up Greece down the ways, but I'm not enemies with Naples. I'm not looking to be enemies with Naples right now. Right now, my big two enemies is Heilig and the Ottoman Empire. I'm gonna keep it like that. There's no reason for me to like deck wars on multiple countries and have a bunch of countries form the Avengers and beat me. If I just pick on one or two at a time, I should be chilling diplomatically. Let's go ahead and we're trying to build up our manpower though. We do have a manpower shortage for our armies. Once we get the manpower shortage fixed, we can start fighting wars. And that is why we're building towns and increasing our pop growth too. Let's go ahead and steal another map. And then we should be able to upgrade some buildings here. So you always roleplay as the bulwark of Catholics whenever you play as Hungary. You get to retake Constantinople and convert it to Catholicism and secure the borders. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm kind of doing too. I'm kind of like the Catholic bulwark of the Balkans. The Ottomans did take some vassals' lands a couple times, and what I did was I was like, "Hey, Ottomans, I'm gonna 100% wargle you. Don't do it again." And then they took more vassals' land, so I wargled them again. That's why I actually have this province down here that has the gold. I took this from the Ottomans in our most recent war. Because I'm like, alright guys, you had the gold last... I let you guys keep the gold. Now you're no longer having the gold, okay? You guys got too greedy. They have so... I just don't know how levies are so high for everybody but me. I never have levies. So I do have to build up my standing army quite a bit. Soon our manpower shortage will be fixed. Minus 16. And then once this town is built, we'll get more armories going. I guess we need to get another spy network in the Ottomans. Let's go ahead and spy network the Ottoman Empire again. And hopefully this should be able to get a couple armories going. Or just one, I guess. I guess that's good enough. We finally got positive manpower again. Took a minute. Okay, let's go in library, hall, quarters, a house and a theater, and granaries. And then let's go ahead and get one more town rolling. Is not urban. And then we'll turn this wood into a town too. There we go. That's huge. Finally, positive manpower. That was kind of like the one thing bugging me. I was like, all right, I can't take a war till we get our manpower fixed. Now we can start getting our Casus Belli going against the Hylix again. So this is the guy we're gonna be decking war against soon. Let's go ahead and create a heresy, cleanse the heresy there. And finally get more diplomatic capacity. And I wonder eco-wise what to build. I guess we can get more leather going. I hope this should give my economy a boost, especially with all the extra sand I got going. And then goods, open RGO. Open RGO. We can at least expand our RGOs too still. Alright, let's go ahead and get our armies ready again to... I mean, we're not fighting the war for a bit though. I mean, look at how much money we have. Just waiting on this last subject to come on up. I do want to get that jewelry tech going before I make more jewelry. I guess we can try to get more techs rolling. Let's see here. We're still in the age of discovery techs. I guess we should get training fields going so we can build in the rural locations. I think that one would help quite a bit. Correct section chance. Ooh, levies. Yes, please. And mining output. And our max manpower is 75,000. Cool. And let's see, we have 54,000 troops. 50. Insane how our active duty forces almost matches the Hylix total army with levies. I mean, of course, if we deck a war against them, they're probably going to call in allies, so we'll use our levies too, but we got 3 full armies ready to go. A field army, a cav, an RD unit, and a cav unit. Just gotta wait for this to go through. And then the crazy thing for the Hylix is we could probably steal their map before the war starts. Okay, so let's go ahead and infiltrate the admin here. Yeah, they're cooked. You try to do balanced armies, but now you do heavy cav better. So I actually have like a setup here where pretty much this guy eats the front of the forest. So it's kind of like a that way. It's kind of like a this guy's. It's kind of a tank and spank, okay? And this is kind of like what Deadass. I mean, um, USA does it differently with actual tanks, but pretty much this division, like in today's world, the heavy tank division will go into the battle first, okay? And then once they get in the battle and they attract all the aggro, then my cavalry can just come in, join in the battle second, and just wipe the floor. And of course, artillery is artillery to siege down castles. But and like that's kind of like with the that's kind of like doctrine of today's armies is just throw in your heavy tanks, let them take all the artillery, all the firepower, and then you got your like your penetration tank division, like a second one actually, that'll hit the another part of the front line, followed by infantry. Boom. But in this, there's no tanks here, so we're using frontline infantry as our tanks. And it worked pretty well. I won a lot of battles this way. And right now I do like 50-50 just to get some of the modifiers. So it's like the infantry would be light and heavy infantry. And over here would be light and heavy cavalry. That way I can get some of the what's it called again? Combined arms buffs. Yeah. And that's kind of like why this I don't know if this artillery would get it. Yeah, you think that so that's the way it's meant to work, but from what you can tell, heavy cav has the most combat speed, so they just obliterate. Well, that's also how it should work too, because back in the day, heavy cav would destroy everything too. Like, I mean, that is kind of like how it was back in the day. Like, your a heavy cav unit would, because there, like one time there's a battle, like a fake like a simulated battle, like 30 footmen against 30 footmen during the Hundred Years Wars. One of the footmen grabbed one horse, and that one cav guy won the battle. Like that's how much horses were. They're a big deal because you can just ride the horse, tire out the enemy on foot, and then just slice and dice them. Because like think about this, like athletes, like a boxer can only fight for like 3 or 5 minutes. Imagine that you're a footman against against someone on a horse. You're gonna be tired. You're gonna tire out and die before the cavalry can even kill you, probably, because they're just chasing. Like, I do think they got it right that heavy cavalry just wrecks everybody early game. That is how the world worked. That's how the world was back in the day. And then it wasn't until until like the 1500 like 1600s that infantry actually became stable with pike and shot. And pike and shot was just kind of like a huge, like, let's make the biggest formation ever, but like a fortress that's a mobile fortress formation. And like there's a reason why they did pike and shot formations. It was because of the heavy cav. The pike and shot formation was like, all right, how do we stop heavy cav because they keep killing us? It keeps obliterating to absolutism. Yeah, let's say absolutism. Let's see what scientific revolution. What year is this? Ends so 1637. Yeah, you're right. Like that, I would say Age of Reformation is when Cav should be going out of style, maybe, and infantry should be coming in. Let's see. I guess we'll take the legitimacy here, and let's go ahead and arrest the missionaries. Yes. So you get someone strengthen government. Yeah, I do think heavy cap should be like super OP in like the first half of the game, and then maybe later game it has to fall off. Yeah, exactly. Pavia 1525. That's the. I would say that's definitely the bookmark to use for when heavy cav died. And like I'm at 1540s. I mean that's also say up over here too. Like we gotta assume like over here we're 100 years behind. So maybe heavy cav here won't even be a thing till dead till 1625 then, because we're like a tier of text behind of the French and British too. So we have to consider that. Um, like if you're playing some backwater country, you got to consider. All right, let's take 200 years off. We're probably that's probably what the tech level I'm really playing as then. I mean that's fair to consider, right? Like because you can't because it'd be unfair to say, hey, it's 1525. I'm in Africa. Why is cavalry still strong? And it'd be like because Africa's a tier behind in tech. But yeah, I think that's fair. Like, I would say it's fair to like say cavalry has to like die out over here early game for sure, and the cav meta needs to like spread out and die throughout the world over time. I mean, and there's the great who's yeah, there's the great Polish cav in the 1600s though. Yeah, there's that too. What was the cav push in the 1600s? The Polish did to kill the Ottomans. Like, there's that. What was it? Let me Google. I have to Google that. Polish Cavs push 1600s. Yeah, the Wayne Hussars. Exactly, 1600s. The Wayne Hussars killed the Polish, and that was in the 1600s. Yeah, the Vienna was there, but the Wayne Hussar thing was, I think, was in the 1600s. Hussars push 1683. Yeah, that was almost the 1700s, if you think about it. So there you go, 1683. Heavy cavalry won a big battle. Decisively, too. And like, the reason why I remember that is because I'm like, that's like 100 years before America was born. Like 100 years before America was founded, cavalry was a thing. Holy cow! Like I remember like thinking like that. I was like, damn, cavalry really didn't die out till like once the cavalry died out, revolutions started to happen. It seemed like exactly, and I think we're kind of making the same point now. Is that in the 1600s, the tech here was probably further behind than the tech here in France and England. So yeah, maybe in the 1600s, France and England cavalry meta should be weak, but it's fair with tech being further behind in Western. I'm sorry, in Eastern Europe, that the cav will stay stronger then. So that's why I'm thinking. Like at least hopefully the cav meta would like weakened like over here, and the spread of the meta would go around the world. That's what I'm assuming. Which is crazy, right? Like in the 1500s, the heavy cav was weak in France. I mean, also the Battle of Vienna. I mean, Pavia in 1525. I mean, the cavalry did charge in a wetland. It's kind of like all right, we're gonna use our unit that is weak in this terrain and fight here. They kind of did the French did a little maneuver like that. And the English was like, all right, we'll put troops that are really good in wet and muddy terrain to fight you guys. So I mean, we got to give the that Pavia battle that kind of analysis too. Probably the best way to balance is to bring back the cavalry ratio stat from EU4. Is that like you can only have, say, no more than, say, 50-50, kind of like in Victoria 3? I mean, I think that's fair. Like, I think that has to be a thing a little bit, because you gotta have, like, at least some kind of, like, frontline unit that can cover down for your attack units. Because it kind of makes no sense that your attack units can just move around freely and not worry about, being tactically blundering. Yeah, yeah, I think that's a fair assessment that you got to have at least like 50% infantry with your cav. I mean, maybe the only but it's like back in the day you had units that were just all cavalry though. So it's like I mean we can you can balance for the meta, but you can also balance for like realism too. Because like back like there is battles where like a knight on a horse could kill like 1,000 peasants. Like that's like a knight on a horse was pretty much the equivalent of a battle tank back in the day. If you want to think about it, so it'd be like a one battle tank against 1,000 infantry. It's like who's gonna win? All right. Well, I mean, right now we're just waiting for our Cassius belly here, but yeah, we'll win. Yes, certain nations will get increased ratio from their unique flavor. That is a really good idea. Countries could get buffs on their ratio too, or like reduced ratio minimum max or something. So it's be like baseline you need 50% infantry, but then like Polish could get like a minus 15% or 30%, and maybe Ottomans same thing too because they use cavalry quite a bit. Yeah, and that too, like give hordes like a tier 100% calf tech. That exactly easy fit. That's you know look at that. We just designed a fix for the game. You're a genius, Jay. Like we're geniuses. But I mean that would be easy fix. You just do the 50% base, and then you put in text to balance for the flavor. I mean, it's not really that like you just put in like a level 1 tech for 100% cav usage for the horse, and then give it to them for by default. Then we're cooking. See how long is this Cassie's Valley coming up in a bit? I'm gonna turn the air on. Whew. Mm-hmm. I would say, yeah, we could probably try to push our troops to get closer here. Let's go ahead and put him here. Cav here. Well, RT over here. And then our Cav will be over here. I like how this guy's building towns too. It's like, way ahead of you. Ooh, this guy's built up. Get a couple more armories going. This stuff going. And granaries. See, I mean, I guess we can still get more jewelry going since we unlocked that tech. The I'm happy the AI does urbanize like crazy if they have the money to do it, because I do the same thing. I think they do, I think Paradox has done a really good job beefing up this AI. This AI is actually making me work. Get some jewelry going. I mean, look at me. Where's my urban? Like, look at my urbanization. I pretty much got most of Hungary urbanized except for the good rural locations. like, oh, what about this northern part? Well, look at this: silver, gold, iron, gold, aluminum, gems, silver, gold. It's usually copper. The only like good that's like kind of could urbanize next is wool, I would say. Like, we got a lot of wool that we could urbanize. Horses, I don't want to, though, urbanize that, but we might end up doing... Pretty much what I'm getting at is, like, all these red spots are, like, really good RGLs that we have. Yo, Girlock, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Is this a new time slot? If I wake up, yeah. So, yeah, you don't urbanize anywhere with RGLs that's worth money or good to create industry, like wool and silk. Yeah, and here's the algorithm I use. And if I actually click away this filter here, you can see down here, everything is urbanized. Oh no. Am I back? Hello? Am I alive? I hope I'm back. I did stream. I saw us cut up for a second. Am I alive now? Thank the Lord. All right, but pretty much, to summarize, I sort by total wealth level, and then I start urbanizing the lowest wealth levels first. And thank you. I'm back. Nice. So I urbanize the lowest wealth levels first. And then that's why, instead of raiding out from the capital, it kind of looks like I snaked around a bit. And it kind of looks nice on the map, too. Like, this looks more like a naturalized, urbanized Hungary than seeing like a rain of black and then a gold spot, a rain of black, and then a rain of red. I mean, damn, look at Italy, though. We get so many cities there. Cassius Belli. Right now, we're just waiting on our Cassius Belli to come on back. bountiful harvest. Thank you. $24, $25. Alright, so 1.95. I guess we'll maximize our Diplo first. I don't think we need to. Let's just go and quick steal a map. So, brother, it's a good day. Yeah, it is a good day. I totally agree. It's been quite the day. J-Man is awesome. I agree. Waiting on the war here. Damn, look at how much, dude, we got so much cash on hand. It's insane. Armories, let's do under building limit, yeah. Jesus on stream. Yeah, I love Jesus, of course. Congrats on the 21 subs. Thank you so much, GCND. Man, we got so many ducats. Oh, hey, honey. Dude, we just... Gosh, 10,000 ducats, our country's built up. This is a really good spot to be in as Hungary. Now we can, like, really start decking wars. That's... Another courtier has passed away. Rest in peace, my lady. See any other text we could try to squeeze out here. Sea exploration. I mean, we don't really have bolt stuff yet. Printing press, institution growth. I guess we can go for more books, lumber, and I guess the weapons workshop, cabinet laws, I guess. In a tradition. You have 12,000 channel points. I mean, I guess I gotta figure some stuff out, but usually I'm like, all right, I just want to stream and play a video game and stream it. I don't know how to do all the extra Twitch stuff, sadly. I just know how to press stream and play the game. That's all I know. And maybe do some editing here and there just to keep me by. Heard. It's pretty easy. Heard. Dude, I love how much money we're making, by the way. Uh, skills of new artists. Honestly, once this jewelry is done, we might do another round of jewelry. $11,000 ducats on hand. Holy cow. And how's our subject relations doing? Loyalty. Oh, that's liberty, desire, loyalty. Alright, everyone's loyal. Cool. Oh man, Ottoman Empire discovered our spy. Can't wait till we deck our war against Hylic. If you could help too with the emotes and stuff. I actually do have some emotes already, so I did figure out how to do the emotes though. So and I figured that one was that's probably one of the biggest deals I thought of was like emotes is probably a big deal to get going on Twitch. Um, let's see. Let's go ahead and steal another map. Come on. War, please come up. I want to fight this war. See, we got 2 months in the heresy Cassius Belly. Okay. We got 59,000 levies. Saving all the points till then. I respect that. I gotta figure out how to do something with those channel points. If like I got multiple people asking me about it, including you, so it's probably a big deal if you're asking about it too. Alright, let's see. Could we wait one more month, then Decker War? And the thing is, we could still spam a lot more jewelry, I think, too. Yeah, I agree because, and that's a good point too. Like, there's a lot of people that that want to show, uh, the spend time they want to show. Like, people want to show proof that they spend time here, and I gotta figure out how to reward that. I mean, people, I feel it feels pretty good that I get a lot of people asking about it now, because usually, like when I started streaming, it's like, all right, I'll just try to stream to hopefully a group of people that will enjoy watching. But now I've got like people asking me to do some of the stuff on my stream. Like, man, I didn't even think about this or that or whatever. I just thought about playing the video game. But all this is actually helpful, though. By the way, though, it's good. It's good because I always like to try to improve one thing every time I stream. I can't improve everything at once, but if I improve one brick at a time, soon the wall will be beefed up. See, we finally got our Cassius Barely or not. I guess wait one more month. Stuffed. Yeah, it takes a lot of time to get right, no doubt. Totally agree there. Alright, let's go ahead and do this war against Hylic. And I'm excited though. Like, this is Hungary I am super proud of. Let's see if we deck war against this guy here. Georgia won't be able to send troops at all. And like we have some vassal. Our vassal swarm is also kind of nothing compared to our actual army. I don't even know if we have to activate our actual real active duty force. I mean our levies. I think we can just keep our levies at bay. I don't know. Maybe it's a big enough war we should call in our... Because Small Snake will probably send in guys too. Yeah. I guess we could activate the levies for this war, maybe. Alright, let's go ahead and try upgrade some marketplaces. Was the levy dry? So the levies are... It's kind of like your conscripts. So pretty much... it'd be like these troops right here. It's your backup troops. Think of it like your extra reserves. And if I use them, that it hurts my economy, but it gives me the W in the war. So, I mean, we'll call in the levies for this war still. Declare war, cleanse the heresy. War is declared. Bro, G. Alright, increase army maintenance. Bring up the levies. The levies are cold. War were declared. You know the song, I took my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Oh, yeah. Well, I was talking about like troop levies, not like a dock. All right, let's move our troops up. Move this guy up. And now our levies are up. And then we can bring them over here. Fucking ruined the joke. I'm sorry, I didn't know the song. All I know is that I gotta call up the levies. God, this is a huge army we got moving here. Let's go ahead and move him up here, and this guy up here. And then we can move those up there too. You're laughing so hard you're crying. Well, time to send our first attack. And then we can send in our cavalry afterwards. And erect. This guy gets here on the 29th. And then here's the big army we got. Merge. Combine troops. And then this 30 stack can go up here. And then give this guy a general, and then give this guy a general. Does that actually, now you don't know if that's right either. All right, yeah, look it up. Let me know if it's right. So move this guy up here. And then move this guy over here. And then send in the cavalry. Damn, our army's just wrecking them. Better generals for the levies than professionals. You know what? You caught me there, Jay Piper. Caught me there, but you know I gotta make sure the armies are controlled by my loyal generals. Okay, the good generals are in charge of the bad troops, but my loyal generals are in charge of the good troops, as God has intended. Let's move. All right, those levies are coming in. Put the royal army over here. Cover down to that way. And that's another castle we'll worry about. Ooh, we could probably move this unit to try to take that. And you think my vassals will start pushing, but let's put them on. Let's see if we switch it on it. If we just click on aggressive, will they start moving? I swear to God, that's insane. And I guess this general is doing pretty good. I guess we can send this army over, like, here. Well, I guess we'll take that. Then that. I use the feature. You use the automate feature for generals. Yeah, it does that. I like the idea that you can do the automate generals, but I do like to make sure my crown owns the actual army, so I keep my crown power up. Because I know the levies, like I know the good generals can run them, and then the levies would disappear, and then they'll lose the nobles that were in charge of those armies will lose their power once the armies go away. Peasant satisfaction equilibrium, nice. It seems like they're trying to go over here, so we'll send our cavalry over here to cut them off. Yep, perfect. Correct. Oh, so once we hit Age of Absolutism, they die. Ah. Ooh, another big victory for the good guys. Look at that. Look at all those prisoners we got. Yeah, I never got to the Age of Absolutism. This is actually the furthest I ever gotten into the game so far. I guess put him over here. Put that guy up there. The Royal Cavalry. Let's bring them back. Alright, I don't think we're losing this war here, boys. We still got our levies and our active duty forces. We're pushing like crazy now. Ooh. Come on, can we take this castle soon? Come on, capture it. Oh, someone heard you sing this song? Oh, epic. Let's go ahead and steal another map from Perm here. Dayton. Thank you. Alright, huge victory for the good guys here. This next artillery, I guess we'll go for this castle here. It felt pretty, I bet. Another successful siege. And then I guess we can put our Royal Army here. And then our cav over here. Just to protect our artillery so then they don't get the defensive bonus. So there's a disaster at the start of absolutism where you have to decide between absolute versus liberal. You always go absolute as it gives more crown power, and the interaction within the disaster allows you to strip all the privileges from the states. Then, when the disaster is over, you can just give out the necessary privileges to get good buffs and not have crappy ones that they usually start with. It usually ends up with a civil war popping during it as the states are fuming, but by the time it pops, you reduce the power so much you can just roll them. Oh yeah, I also sometimes forget to reduce the state power here and there sometimes. I think I could. I mean, I guess for the nobles, we could try to remove like some stuff like. Oh yeah, it's like minus 40% at state satisfaction. Yeah. Nice. So this is. I don't know why he's charging into my cavalry unit. Like this is a death wish. Like, nice. So pretty much my artillery here is able to siege just nice and safely as we got all these armies on, like, forming a line in front of him. There's no way he can stop the siege and get the defensive bonus. Because usually if you attack someone that has a castle, it's like, alright, like, you get the defensive rolls, but if I got guys in front of the castle here, my guys will get the defensive rolls. And honestly, we could probably move this guy up a little bit. Yeah, don't forget the clergy, burghers, and commoners. You can interact with them. Yeah, I've been doing that all game actually. I've been taking the commoner stability when I can, uh, the legitimacy from the church when I can, and the burghers ducats. Sometimes I'll take diplomats from the nobles, but they've been kind of upset with me, so I haven't done that last time. Joel, you got your brown wings yet? Nope. I don't even know what those are. What is a brown wing? Oh shit, my army's gonna fight them here? Alright, let's see. Can we send our cav in? No. Nah. I guess we can send this unit in just to help. Make sure we win this fight here. Come on, show them. Get here. Nice. This is going to be a huge W for us. The center flank broke, and there we go. Good thing we had all of our troops over here guarding our dude. And then I think on the, I guess we can try to get more jewelry going. Another successful siege. Hylic. Damn, we're cooking there. I guess we can do another spy network in this like little spot over here. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. We haven't won this fort yet. I mean, we're at 64%. We should be winning it sometime soon. I can't wait till we get training fields. Oh my gosh. That's going to be epic. We'll be able to start building up our army even more. See, training fields is definitely like a rural location with settlements. And then I guess for those, we'll definitely build where we have the most money. Like, we'll definitely spam those like in our gold and silver first, because we'll never urbanize gold and silver. And that will help, hopefully help fix our manpower shortage that we're dealing with. Okay, so another parliament here. Promote pike and shot, siege ability. Increased height. I guess we can do pike and shot, get our siege going here. If we pass, we get more army tradition. Okay. And now Parliament's always going to be in our capital because we have a Parliament building now. And let's see. Let's go ahead and take legitimacy. And ducats. And stability. And we'll try to maintain stability here. Nah, we'll let it ride down. And kind of like with the burger nobles, we're just letting the nobles stay maxed out too. I mean, let the nobles cheer up for a bit. And we want a siege. Holy cow. Alright, let's start moving some troops. Actually, let's steal this guy's infantry admin again here. There we go. I guess we can send this guy here. Send the Royal Army up here. Cav up here. And honestly, send this other guy up here for support. And then now we can move our artillery unit up. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing here. He's about to face the wrath of me. Yeah, Small Snake, you I don't know why you went there into this battle here, buddy. Let's see, we got our arty. Let's bring it up. Where's he going? He's going over here. I guess we'll try sending troops to help. Yeah, let's go take this guy out with our troops here. And another big victory for us there. I mean, I guess we can go try to take that province next. Yeah, I don't want him taking castle. Let's move this guy back up here to provide support. Ooh, can we get support in the debate? Hopefully we get some support in the debate here. You know, if these guys are coming in, let's bring in our troops back. It looks like they're moving away from our artillery over here. Tight. Who's supporting debate? Damn. Is there like a address round borough complaints? Yeah, this should help get us to pass the thing then. And look at our ducat situation. We have too many ducats now. Yes. Hopefully this guy can win that battle there. My troops are too far away to help. Yeah, he still won't. Georgia won't peace out. They won't peace out. I mean, we can't clear our border up yet. Of course, he loses that battle. But yeah, this guy's out of manpower. Really, all we're fighting is Small Snick. Nice training fields. Ooh, take us. Actually, this is where I think we try to keep our stability here. Might as well take the prestige hit there. So once I unlock the big console halls, you realize you'll never have enough ducats. That's always true. Every time you get to the next stage, it's like, there's always way more ducats to spend. I mean, I feel like we're just sieging all of the castles at this point. See, Small Snick. We can't piece these guys out till next year. Let's do training fields. And we'll definitely build these where we got gold and silver. Gold and silver. So yeah, hopefully, I mean, with golden, I mean, obviously, I'm probably not gonna uh, urbanize gold and silver. So anything that requires rural locations only, like we'll do that in gold and silver spots, especially with these extra training fields. So some extra manpower, more manpower, the better. Because we need some manpower. Like we got to refill this manpower pool. Not to backseat, but filter by control when building training fields. You actually get the manpower then. That is true. Like, more control is better. Luckily, I feel like we got. Because, like, yeah, like, say for example, we get 10, but really, with 60 control, we're getting 6 manpower. Over here, even though it says 10, we're probably getting 3 manpower over here. But luckily, I mean, we maxed out what we could build out, so control wasn't something we didn't need to sort for, at least. We just had to sort for, like, where we're going to have permanent rural locations, which would be gold and silver for sure. And then maybe metal, I might do that too. Keep those as rural locations. Oh, finally, another siege done. Let's see here. Where to go for next? I guess we can send our army over here, siege over this. 1, 2, 3. Provide some defense here. And hopefully we just have overwhelming force that can just, yep, hopefully we got more numbers everywhere right now. Destroy the morale and win the war. Let's see, Small Snake, he's still in the war. Let's go and try to send our artillery up here. And then also we'll have to take down this guy next when we can. I'm wondering, could we get another city going to while we're chilling? Is not urban. I mean, I guess we can get this horse spot urbanized next. I do want to keep urbanizing like one location at a time still, so we can slowly urbanize Hungary. I mean, did we urbanize any other spots? Nope. Okay, so yeah, we'll get that one town going. Send all of our troops in here. And another victory for the good guys. Are we Hopefully we're attacker taking. Nice. Move him over here. Because this is the next castle we're going for. We want our forces protecting our artillery here. You turn Constantinople into the city of the world's desire again in your busy game. 700. Hey, let me look at this location just for comparison. So you got 711k, 1,000 pops. In my game, there's 100k. 308 wealth, 100 development. Yeah, just twice as much here, twice as much here, and 4 times as much silk. Your Constantine is cooking. Is twice as, like, pop wise, it's 7 times better. Let's see, Smolsnik, you're still in the fight. And this is also why we have so much money on hand, because now that the war is being dragging on, we're probably got negative cash flow. Oh my god. Oh, he lost this fight unless he helps. Once this guy shows up on time. Nope. I think we could probably push into the Ottomans next time later too. We might be able to cap this guy out soon. We just gotta win a couple more sieges, I think. Win a couple more locations, but I do feel like High Lake is ready to surrender. And then, honestly, this would help push Moldavia borders up a bit. Nice. I mean, this will just let us push Moldavia. I like this idea, just pushing their borders up a little bit against Heilig. So maybe next month we can end the war, though. So you get some unique events and a cabinet actions to rebuild it. So whenever your cabinet isn't busy, you just been encouraging development. Even when you're at war with levies raised and 150,000 professionals, you're making 3k ducats a month. It's been a crazy game. It's 1702. You're about to conquer the Mamluks. Good stuff. Mamluks is definitely one of the end game bosses in the game. Yeah, I think Heilig is ready to give up, right? Yes. So pretty much Moldavia, push your lands up a bit, take all these lands. And the nice thing for Moldavia is, like, you know, they can hang onto these lands pretty well. Right now, like, they're still integrating here. Like, they'll have some good control up here. So let's go ahead and peace out this war. Send the demands. and the levies, and then send our armies back home. And then this guy we can sell off. Yep. And then Moldavia, let's give you some provinces. I don't think I can create like a new vassal though. Nah, no historical. See this one. Seed a province. And seed a province. Yeah, that's definitely gonna hold up pretty well. And then they got 80 locations compared to our 139. And then we also can reduce our army payment for a bit too. There we go. Slowly and surely pushing into the Hylics. I increased the Moldavia's borders quite a bit. And at least they'll stay loyal. At least he was a vassal, so vassals can become a little stronger than anyone else. Whew. Alright, let's double check our goods here. Paper will make us some money. Let's go 5 speed or 6 speed. Yeah, 6. No, wait, that is 6 speed. Yeah, it's funny how, like, yeah, we gotta send all of our troops home. Yeah, I'm feeling like the manpower situation will be fixed soon. $181 for reinforcing. Diplo wise, let's go ahead and steal a map. Let's see, can we get more armories going? Uh-huh. I mean, hopefully our armies fix itself. It's always rough being low on manpower. Come on, manpower, fix yourself. Finally. Steal a map. Easter Gobi. See, I mean, we could probably get more cloth going. Oh, yeah, let's double check this attrition. Oh, they're all in flatlands? I don't know why then. And they're also in areas with granaries too, so they should be cooking. Finally, our troops are maxed out and our manpower is growing again. Oh, I thought this guy was 16 for a minute. I'm like, what? This guy's 16? I had the numbers backwards. He's 61. He's my younger brother. The 61-year-old man is my ruler's younger brother. Alright, I hope manpower situation is fixed now. We got max troops and manpower is going up by 100 per month. Okay, let's go ahead and build armories over here. And then granaries. And then boom, 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 boom. Build that town up. Yeah, I think it was a disease. So like when that was going on, I was actually thinking about maybe I could probably get more hospitals going too. Make sure our pops stay alive. That was a... We keep having manpower issues, but I mean, we have the same army size and we're increasing manpower again. Hopefully, after our next war, we won't have manpower issues. Yeah, Moldova is now cooking. If there's anything, we gotta like annex Transylvania, I think. See, if we're gonna annex it, we'll probably want to get our roads going in here first. Huh. How long would it take to annex this spot guy? 40 years. Not too bad. I think we gotta start annexing this guy though. Main reason we can is because we got local governors. We could probably throw a local governor down here. And we just gotta like reduce the vassals' fiefdoms for a bit. So start annexation on this guy. It'll take forever, but I think this is the right call. Especially since it's like a hungry country. Like a Hungarian Catholic, so this guy should be pretty much Hungarian. A lot of Transylvanians here, I guess. But a good chunk of Hungarians, yeah. And Wallachians. I mean, we'll convert stuff later, but I think this is the guy we have to annex. Start annexation. Go ahead. And we're also going to want to build a bunch of roads in here then. There we go. "44 years." So another reason why pure heavy cav is better than a balanced army is they use way less manpower than infantry divisions and don't even cost as much more in maintenance. Oh yeah, that is true. I thought about that. I'm like, man, maybe early game I gotta focus on just doing cavalry armies instead of like using actual infantry field armies too. But I got like a good system where this field army, like if I'm in like against like somebody that's actually stronger than me, I think with this strategy I can work with where like this guy marches in, he takes the heat of the battle, and then this guy marches in right after, and he can clean up the troops. Because this guy will take the initial brunt of the damage. That's pretty much the idea here. Especially if we're fighting someone that's like way stronger than us. Like this strat should work. I mean, damn, we spent a good chunk of roads. I mean, worth it though. We gotta get the roads going here. And we gotta, this guy's making a city. That's important. That way we can get a governor down here later. So we got one annexation going. I'm fine with that. And then I guess for Transylvania, we'll just tell him you're gonna always have your troops on defensive. Like, you're not doing anything else. Okay. Defend these lands. $300 ducats. And the town of the gown. I guess we'll side with the city folk here. Or yeah, we can side with the city folk and then perform a reduction on them. Oh, we already did a reduction on somebody. In that case, let's just throw in some extra taxes on the burgers then. I wonder if I can click mode here. Just trying to click all the modes. Yeah, I guess that's the only light source that works. Let's see. 1551. Oh, you okay? What happened?
I was clumsy.
I love you. 44 years for us to annex Transylvania. Worth it. I mean, at least we'll have this in the 1600s. Yeah, that was one heck of a war against Hylic. Are you fairly... Yeah, I haven't really touched EU5 until 1.3 came out. Like, I did dabble a little bit in EU5 before then, but the bugs were just so horrendous back in the day. I couldn't get through. Sometimes I'll be like, why is this going on? Like, this is definitely a bug. And then there was also other bugs in the game that were just so game breaking. I was like, I can't even play this game if this bug's in the game right now. But now the game is pretty stable. I don't think there's any game breaking bugs in it right now that I'm too worried about. Like earlier, like the game just Navy just didn't work. Like it was originally stack wipes, and then they were like, all right, no more stack wipes. So it was like no Navy was destroying any other Navy. So it went from Navy fronts ending like 2 days to lasting forever. But now I think they got it right though. Yeah, this will be my first, hopefully, end game I get to. Let's see, why is this guy's taking attrition? Yeah, the attrition is just because of the normal winter, I guess. Because this spot does have a granary. See, can we get money of the marketplaces going? Interestingly, we're approaching the building limit everywhere. So you only done one game all the way to 1836, and that was a Persia game where you managed to conquer the entire region of Persia and developed it until you became the first world power. I mean, that's pretty much the gist of the game, right? Like conquer your local area, and then you vassalize those your surrounding areas, and then you just become the number one power. Right now, we are number 2. I think we're just behind the Wu here. Yeah, China number 1 with 100 million pops. Oh my god. With all those pops and levies, imagine there's no way we can go to war against them. God, they're buff as heck. Let's go ahead and steal some more maps. Yep, increase vassal tax again. It's crazy, like, get RGOs going. Building up the economy is hard. Like, here, you can see that once I got RGOs going, it's like, okay, cool. And then urbanized, and then continue urbanization, and then war, big war win, and then another war win. So economic base. We still haven't recovered since our last war, I think. Oh. And let me guess, this is a fiefdom too? I mean, at this... So it depends on the tech, really. You beat the Chinese power as Korea, where you played tall and developed Korea into being super rich. They had crazy numbers of levy, but you could afford to just pump out professionals with tactic of draw them into forts, isolate them, and whittle them down until they gave up. I guess that's the way to do it. You just gotta have better troops and then just whittle down their manpower bit by bit. Ooh. Even with all those levies, they can't get involved in battles properly due to fronted limits, too. So in the long run, they're just hurting themselves. Yeah, that is true too. With frontage limits, you can't have like a doom stack of like 300,000. You gotta actually split up your stacks quite a bit, and then like slowly move them into the battle as morale drops, and then your guy comes in with max morale and finishes the job. Can we marry educated kids? Sure. Marry anyone off? Nah. Luckily for Transylvania, we can let this war go. I mean, this annexation go for 44 years before we get them. I mean, that'd be huge. An extra million pops in our country. I mean, how many pops are in Slavonia? 400k. How much is in this kingdom over here? The Viten. Another million. There's a few million pop countries, yeah. We're in Kiev. Do we have a truce with them? No, we don't. I wonder if for Moldavia we can push into Kiev for a bit too. Just beef up this border. Heilig has discovered our spy. Oh no. You're sitting on 25 million in your Byzantine run, but the Mamluks have another 25 million, so double that in the next few years. 25 million, that's a good amount of pops to have. I'm assuming we're both running the Balkans. I got the Hungarian Balkans, and you probably got the Byzantine Balkans going. Damn, we cooked. What to do next? I might actually get up and take a break for a bit and lay down. I've been up for a few hours. I don't know why I woke up so early, but yeah, I might take a little breather. Log off for a bit, but yeah. We push into Highlight, and then we'll probably do another war when I get back later. So you got all the way up to the starting borders of Hungary, pretty much, and the whole of Anatolia in most of central Italy. Nice, good stuff, Jay Piper. Good stuff. Like as the Byzantines, that's probably the way you want to go. You get Rome back. You got your Anatolia and Balkans. You're cooking there. But yeah, I might peace out though. Good little short run. Got a couple hours in. I'll probably be back later though to continue the run. I want to say thank you all for watching. I'll be back next time.